Hi, welcome. I'm Tara Davis. This week we are going to continue our talk on coffee. I ditched it last week. And so I want to fill you in on everything that has transpired since last week. It's been quite an adventure. So last week I blogged about giving up coffee and the different reasons why I wanted to give up coffee. So last week was pretty intense, to say the least, for me because I don't drink very much coffee in the first place. So I really wasn't expecting too much of a detox or withdrawal symptoms to happen, but they did because coffee is such an addictive um, substance that it had its hooks in me. And so I physically felt a lot of withdrawal symptoms. I was really lethargic and tired, which is what I was feeling, interestingly enough, when I was drinking coffee. And so, but anyway, not drinking coffee, I was really lethargic, especially midday. I didn't have a lot of motivation to do anything. And so, actually, what it allowed me to do, because I had very little motivation and I was so tired, was I did some reading and I listened to some cat podcasts on the food revolution network that was going on last week. And I did some meditating on, actually, not even meditating, just realization of what the coffee was doing to me. So I kind of looked through my entire day of what the coffee was doing for me. Plus, last week, I think it was a combination of letting go of the coffee and I was really feeling overwhelmed by my own schedule. So I have my own business, so I create my own schedule. Nobody else, I have no one else to answer to, yet I was feeling incredibly overwhelmed. So here's what happened with all the things that I realized last week. So, first of all, I was running too fast and I was running too much for what my body required. The coffee was giving me so much energy that I was running pretty fast. And it's all relative, right? We all run to our own specific body needs. So I was running at a faster pace than my body wanted to. I was running many more miles than my body wanted to. And then when I would get home, I was exhausted and I was tired throughout the day. So then I would maybe have a sip or two of coffee or something else in the afternoon as a pick me up to keep me going. And the schedule that I had set for myself, because I'm in the middle of a business class and I'm creating my own business and I'm still taking care of a family and still preparing meals and taking kids to activities, I was hitting a burnout, but then I was still using caffeine to keep me going. By Friday, I was so weepy, I didn't know what to do, so I took the entire day off on Friday. Here's what I found out is that I was really getting away from the basics of my own life that I enjoy. So, because I was so busy the last couple of weeks and have allowed myself to become busy in this really busy schedule, I was eating more junk. I wasn't taking the time to prepare plant-based meals for myself. And so then maybe I would eat some chicken that I had fixed for the rest of my family. A little bit, but it was still more than I'm used to eating and more than it feels comfortable in my body. My body really thrives with a primarily plant-based diet. And so I would eat some of what I had prepared for them instead of taking the time to, one day make a bunch of stuff for myself that would last me throughout the week. And then the weekend would come, and I found myself, doing all the family chores that needed to be done, cleaning and doing laundry and grocery shopping and meal planning and taking the kids to do whatever activities they wanted to do. By the time Sunday night came, all I could think of was, oh my God, I got to get up and do it again tomorrow morning. And so by taking caffeine out of my diet, it sounds so crazy, but it has allowed me to slow down again and realize what is really important to me. So for me, what is really important is that I have food properly prepared by me, which I really love to do, that will sustain me throughout the week, snacks that will sustain me, really yummy sweet desserts in the evening because I love something sweet, but I want it to be whole and plant-based and by and large made by me. And I wasn't doing that. I wasn't taking time for myself. And so by taking Friday off, I was giddy. I was giddy that I allowed myself to detach from my work, from all of the responsibilities that I had put on myself. So here's my plan going forward, and we're going to see how this works. I've got to get back to my basics, so exercising every day for me is very important. So I get up in the morning and I meditate and I pray and I journal and I get everyone else going, and then I go exercise and I come back, and then I can have hours to work. I can have probably 4 to 5 hours of work each day, and then on Friday I'm going to take the day off. It's been so interesting that we have so many studies done of countries up in Northern Europe that have 4-day work weeks and 3-day weekends, and I have always envied that and thought it was a brilliant plan. Hello, I work for myself, and so it's just now occurring to me to give that a shot. So I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to give it a try and see what the 4-day work week looks like for me. And I'm getting back to the basics of preparing almost every single meal that we eat, all the foods that we eat, because I love to do it. It feels good, and I know exactly what's in our food. I hope this has served you in some way, and I will keep you posted. I will see you here next week. Peace and love.